Have you ever felt that you have incredible ideas, but you get stuck when it comes to putting them into practice? Have you ever found yourself admiring creative people who turn thoughts into successful projects, while your creativity seems to remain on paper? If so, you're not alone. The big question is not having ideas, but knowing how to use them to overcome barriers, solve problems, and stand out. And the best part? Creativity is not a talent reserved for the few, it's a powerful tool that anyone can cultivate and turn into concrete result. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock your creativity and use it to grow, innovate, and achieve what you want. We'll explore practical strategies for turning ideas into action, avoiding the blocks that hold you back, and applying your creativity to create real opportunities, whether at work, in business, or in your personal life. If you want to learn how to think outside the box and finally make your creativity work for you, stay with me until the end. Have you ever had that great idea, that insight that could change your life, but got stuck when it came to putting it into practice? Have you ever felt frustrated watching other people use their creativity to grow, innovate, and achieve success, while you remain stuck in the same place? If so, you're not alone. Many people believe that being creative is a gift, something that a lucky few are born with. But what if I told you that creativity is a skill that anyone can develop, and that it can be the most powerful tool for transforming your life? Today, you'll discover exactly how to unlock your creativity, overcome blocks, and use it to excel. Creativity is not just for artists or inventors. It's the key to solving problems, finding new opportunities, and differentiating yourself in any field. Think of the most successful people you know. Whether they're a big businessman, a digital influencer, or an innovative professional, they all have one thing in common: the ability to think creatively. Steve Jobs revolutionized technology because he saw computers in a way no one else did. Elon Musk transformed the automotive industry because he challenged traditional thinking. And you don't have to be a genius to use creativity to your advantage. In fact, creativity is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. But if creativity is so powerful, why do so many people find it difficult to use it? The answer lies in creative block. The fear of making mistakes is one of creativity's biggest enemies. From an early age, we are taught to avoid making mistakes, to follow rules, and not to step out of line. Over time, we learn to be afraid of taking risks. And what happens? We block our ideas before we even give them a chance. What's more, perfectionism and excessive self-criticism mean that many people give up before they start. Have you ever found yourself thinking that your idea wasn't good enough or that no one would be interested? This kind of thinking kills creativity before it's even born. To unlock your creativity, the first step is to understand that making mistakes is part of the process. Great ideas are not born perfect. They are honed over time. Imagine if Walt Disney had given up the first time he was told his animations had no future? Or if J.K. Rowling had stopped writing after being rejected by several publishers. Creativity and persistence go hand in hand. But it's not enough just to have an idea, you have to cultivate it and turn it into something concrete. And that's exactly what you're going to learn now. If you want to be more creative, you need to train your mind to see new possibilities. And that starts with small changes in your daily life. First, expand your references. Many people limit their creativity because they only consume content within their own field. If you're a designer, why not study music? If you're an entrepreneur, why not learn about art? Innovation happens when we connect ideas from different worlds. Secondly, experiment without fear. Creativity is not born in thought, but in action. If you have an idea, test it out. It doesn't matter if it seems silly at first. The important thing is to get out of your comfort zone. Thirdly, record your ideas. How many times have you had an incredible insight, but then forgotten about it. Keep a notebook or use an app to write down everything that comes to mind. Many of the best inventions began with simple scribbles. And finally, change your routine. Sameness kills creativity. Try working in different places, meeting new people, exposing yourself to unexpected challenges. All this stimulates the brain to create new connections. Now that you know how to stimulate your creativity, let's move on to the most important point: how to turn it into concrete result. The biggest mistake people make is thinking that creativity alone is enough. But having ideas without execution is like having a car without fuel. The difference between creative people who succeed and those who get stuck in the world of ideas is action. To avoid this mistake, use the 10-minute rule. Take any idea you have and dedicate at least 10 minutes a day to working on it without judgment. Could be writing, drawing, testing something new. The important thing is to create the habit of taking action. Small daily actions generate big changes over time. Creativity without action is just imagination. If you want to stand out, you need to start applying what you've learned today. Now tell me, what idea have you been saving for ages and never put into practice? Write in the comments and share this video with someone who needs to unlock their creativity. See you next time.